earlier to get to this point. This is the final. First place is $2,400. The loser will leave with a smooth 1,000. Alright, they decided to flip a coin instead of lag. He has broke these wide open on his break shot. I don't think that he's played a lot of straight pool, but you definitely don't want to break them quite that wide. Alright guys, please share this final here. How often you see a $2,400 first place tournament with only 13 players. $1,750 added to this tournament. Alright, ball's wide open. He came out with an open shot. I expect him to get right through this rack. The 8 ball's in position for a good break shot. You don't want to disturb that anymore. Just get rid of a couple little clusters. Keep the cue ball free here. Don't tie anything back up, and he might have. He's got the 11 on the side. Guys and gals out there, just please hit your share button. This is the finals of a tournament here. It's always good to share them, and we'd like to see the viewers build up. This is the first of our series of tournaments here that we have called a DMV tour, which you have to live in the district, Maryland, or DC, or have lived in it to participate in these events. All events, we'll have 8 ball, 9 ball, 10 ball, 1 pocket, straight pool. This is the straight pool version, and every event will be a $200 entry fee with money added every event. This tournament is being sponsored and hosted by Streetlights Billiards Academy and also the Legends of Pocket Billiards. I'm the promoter of the Legends of Pocket Billiards. This is Bobby World Pro Chamberlain. I play a lot of straight pool. I did not play in the event. I don't believe in playing an event that I'm promoting also. Yeah, I'm sure I was the favorite probably to play in it and win it, but that was not the case of it. I just don't believe in it. Stay tuned. We have our first player playing back again at the Legends of Pocket Billiards here. We got, 9 more days. I have a player schedule coming in, and we'll let everybody know the day before who it is or the day of. So I'm going to keep it a surprise. There's going to be a man that's coming into play. And then we also have the women's division that will be starting up soon too. So I expect this not being an extremely quick match, but pretty quick. Brett plays at a pretty quick pace. He just beat Mike Davis by 60 balls. I hate to see anybody say anybody's a clear-cut favorite, but in the booth beside me is Dion Chapman, the owner of Streetlights Billiards Academy. Dion, I like to stay neutral, impartial when I'm commentating. I hate to think anybody's a favorite here, but we have one guy that plays a lot of pool, and another guy that probably plays more pool, and neither one of these guys here in the finals here really has any straight pool experience. So there's going to be a little bit of shot making. I think Brett's played a little bit of straight pool, and Steve has really played none. Steve plays in a tournament like every single week. He's always playing in a tournament.
He does a lot of playing, and he also has lot of sponsors too, so he does try to play as much as he
Yeah.
can. He's a big supporter of street lights and everything we're doing here.
Yeah. Yeah, we're at the newly remodeled Streetlights Billiards Academy in Alexandria, Virginia. We can call it Washington, D.C. for y'all out there. We're literally 10 minutes from the Washington Monument and about 15 minutes from the White House.
Oh, look at that shot.
That's a great shot he came with there.
Wow.
Because he has to get to the 4 because the 5's closer for the. This ball's going to bump out here, make this bump out about 6 inches, and he'll probably shoot the 8. And, well, he's held the ball, so actually he'll be able to have a back cut angle here. He won't be parallel to the 8. He should be able to just bump this out about 4 or 5 inches. Just pound it down the corner. As such, that's absolutely a perfect angle. This is 14-0 right out of the gate.
I'll tell you, I haven't seen Brett do a lot of playing before this, but he really has done really well this event.
Yeah, I've played him over the years a few times. I played him in the finals in a tournament somewhere up in Maryland, a race to 11, and I had won the winner's bracket. It was one single race. I missed one ball and lost 11-8 to him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he played really well. He
So
put a 7 on me. Yeah.
He's a player then. Well, good.
We'll be updating the score here, guys, in just a moment, so just bear with us.
Should I do that? So it's 14?
Yep.
And then you hit, what, save or something?
Maybe enter.
Enter?
No, not there. You don't hit enter there. So you just hit Control S for save,
Okay.
and that's when it pops up.
This is why I don't mess with computers, because I'd probably blow them up.
Yeah, but
Thanks.
I should be writing these little instructions down. Cheat sheet. I should have a cheat sheet. Bethany just came in. She's our.
Well, he misses his break ball.
Oh, did he miss it? Oh.
Makes it another pocket spotted up.
Did he have a foul? Why does he have 13 on there?
I think he made it and scratched. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, Bobby, we do appreciate you sharing this on your Legends of Pocket Billiards.
Well, we're all hooked together. I appreciate you allowing the Legends of Pocket Billiards into the academy. We appreciate it, and we've had 4 world champions play so far, and there's many more to come. We just had to take a break for a couple of reasons. We had to, Jason setting the world record was unexpected, so we had to wait a little time for there. And in the meantime, you've done a tremendous job remodeling the academy. A lot of brand new pool tables in.
Not to mention the DMV championships.
Yeah, the DMV championship tour is starting out. Everyone, from my understanding, every tournament's going to be a $200 entry fee.
$200 entry fee.
Okay, with money added every tournament.
To give you an idea, we only had 13 players, and it's almost $3,000 in prize money for the first place.
Yeah, 13 players with a $2,400 first place. Well, I could tell you, for Steve to stay in this match, he's gonna have to have some good rolls. He's gonna have to stay focused, and he's gonna have to play better than he did in his last match.
Well, he's got an opportunity here.
Now, the one thing that happened now, I would normally say an advantage would be Steve in this match. The reason being is he just played on the same table. He just played, even though he played a hard match, he just played it. Brett's been waiting 3 hours for this match. And it's late at night. These guys got here early. Steve's warmed up and Brett isn't.
Yep.
So if he can, I'm talking about right now, but I'm just talking about right now. If Steve can put together and get a 30 or 40 ball lead in this match, I believe that he can outlast Brett and have a chance to win this match.
Absolutely.
But he's going to have to prove it, and he's going to have to put the numbers up there.
And he's capable of doing it, though. He's definitely capable of doing it.
Well, yeah, sure.
At this level, either one of them, they have to come with their game.
Yeah, I mean, at this level, I'm not sure. People always say, what is a professional pool player? What qualifies this and that? If you had to say something, I would say both these guys are at a semi-pro level.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I would probably say.
Mm-hmm.
So we always said anybody that ever runs 100 balls in straight pool is right at a pro level.
Okay.
You know,
And which is
if
not
you
easy-
run 200, you are a pro.
not easy to do.
You run 714, you're from a different planet. You're not even human.
Different waters.
Scotland's not a planet. 40 views. All right, guys, the views are going up. Please share this page. I promise you, all the streaming through this will always be free. You want to donate? Bethany's PayPal is what? No, I'm just kidding. She spoke right up. Uh-oh. A little tired there. He's got the 2-ball for a break ball. He's got a little rough here. He's going to have to play a combo to this 6-ball. I believe that I would shoot this one and draw right down into the area and try to get a close angle for the combo. And if I don't get there, I have the 3 as a backup. So he should try to draw this ball back to the diamond past the side pocket or go into it. I don't know if I like that because it could make it worse. Actually, this ball rolled back. He's got a shot. You got to shoot the combo now. You can't shoot the 3. Watch tying up the 2-ball. He's good there. And he's going to shoot this ball. He's going to have to go back and cross the rails here. He cannot hold this ball. He's a tall guy, but he's going to have to stretch a little bit here for this shot. He's got to go across and miss the 2. Yeah, this comes from not experience here. There's no way. You would have to shoot me in the head to shoot this 2-ball right now. And needless to say, if you got on the wrong side of the 3, pow, bang, bang. I wouldn't use it Uzi. I'd use a cannon. Safety coming. Okay. I think it's a couple more racks they'll settle in here. This is going to be a race to 125. We have the most viewers we've had so far, guys, so please just spend 5 seconds, hit the share button. Like and share too. That way you'll be locked into our page and you'll be able to see all these streams that you want to for free.
And not to mention, join the tour.
Wow. Good shot,
Great.
Steve.
Great shot.
Okay, so what are we at?
It's like 24-3 or something. I'm not real sure. Oh, you got that many? Okay. 13. Oh, okay.
What's he at?
11 to 16.
So he's got 16. And then what do I go down here to? 11. And then S. What do you say?
Controller S. Boom.
Man, I got this down. That's awesome.
Don't y'all leave. I don't know how to do that.
Control S. Got the 4 ball on the side, I guess.
Yeah, Mark. That's my good buddy Mark in the chat here.
No, I'm not.
Good to hear from you. I mean, we haven't seen you in a while. Where you been hiding at, Mark? Get over here to the academy. This is the final of the first, and many more to come, editions of the DMV Tour, the Championship Tour. This is a $200 entry fee straight pool tournament. The qualifications are that you have to live in the district, Maryland or Virginia, currently or at some other time in your life with proof of that. You'd be allowed into this the private academy here at Streetlights Billiards Academy. This tournament had $1,750 in added money. This is the final, race to 125. Two good straight shooters here. One with a slow pace and one with a turbo pace, but there's a lot of money here involved, so Brett has definitely slowed down a little bit and is going to think this out here. Careful going into the stack because you can scratch off the 6 or the 5. So he's going to, okay, he's just going to P-pick this rack. I would have left that ball because it's going to be hard to get back in with another ball and break these balls out unless it comes with a 3 ball here. The problem with that is he's going to use the 3 to break the balls out. So now you would think you want to hit these hard, but you actually want to hit these easy because the 10 ball can just float into shape off the 14 for a break shot as such. So he's got the 10 ball in good position here. Now he's just got to find a shot. And I think the shot should be the 12 ball up in the top right corner. Turn back around and shoot the 12. That's the only thing that he should be doing here. And because the 15's up table, he don't have to do anything with the cue ball. He's just got to pocket the 12. Then he can come back down from the 15 to the 1, and then he can address the 6 and the 5 at that point. He would have liked that rolled at it a little more, but he's fine from where he's at. See, the problem that he has right now is what ball is he going to use to have an angle to go into the 7 or the 2 and still get a shot. He's not going to leave himself any insurance here. So if he has an angle here, he should shoot the 14 now would be his best shot. But if he does, he wants to hit the 2 thin. You don't want to go into the 7.
Oh, man.
All right. Because you can push the 2 into the 7 and have a shot, and that's exactly what he did. All right, now here you want to shoot the 2 and you want to fall on just barely on the top side of the 7. Unless you're going to fall short of it and get straight on the 5. You want to go to the top of the 7 as such. Now you can address the 6. You can't shoot the 7 now because then you'll be dead to the 1 ball. Unless you roll forward and play the 1 ball up table. So you're going to shoot the 7 here. Yeah, I don't like this. Because he's going to have to come back across. He's going to have to go from the 5 to the 1 here, and you got to find the perfect angle to go from the 6 to the 10, unless you end up bumping the ball here. Another mistake. There's a lot of money here on this. This is a $1,400 match, folks. There's $1,400 at stake here. He hit this well, but you've got to have the perfect angle to get ready to the 10 here. You fall straight, it's even worse, and that's about what he did. If he can draw this up about 1.5 feet without touching the 10, then he's good. Can he avoid the 10? He's going to have to. You try to go around the table here. I wouldn't want to be shooting this for my turkey dinner, Dion. How do you feel about that?
Not me either, but I mean, again, you and I are coming off watching Jason Shawback cut these balls.
Oh, this was first grade for Jason.
He did a lot of those back cutting.
That actually is the same shot that he scratched onto in his 714. Like the exact angle. The ball was like 2 balls past the side pocket.
Table, yeah. And actually, a 14 came out and almost stopped the cue.
And and it's a 14 that's on the end.
Yeah.
Oh God, it's just deja vu. I can't see this, guys. I can't see this.
But this is exciting, good stuff.
Truthfully, Jason ran 716 because he made 2 balls on the break and scratch. But the penalty is you don't get to count the balls. But he doesn't lose a point either. So.
We just played that.
And he's got to hope he hits a 15 square here. He doesn't have to juice the cue ball up.
Oh, look at that.
This is. Yeah. And see how the ball went up table and hit the back rail? That's what happened to Jason, except he scratched.
Yep.
And he's going to have to come with a shot here. He's going to shoot the 15 and just roll it down. I actually like shooting the 8 ball here. He shoots this, he really doesn't have to have a shot next to it unless he comes back out for the 1 in the side. I don't know if he can hold it for the 6. Well, he can hold it for the 6. Okay, he was more straight than I thought he was. Now with no insurance balls here that are loose low, You don't want to disturb the balls and go into the 14 or 3 here. Although you can get away with it, it's just not the right shot. You want to just you want to get above the rack here a little bit. And he did go into those balls, and what was the result? He left himself a tough shot. There was no insurance balls. That was straight gambling right there. And he's a straight shooter, and he might figure it out, but he should have gone above, because he would have had a 12 or the 5 to open the balls up and also create a break ball. By hitting those balls, you start moving the balls above the table spot area, and you don't give yourself a chance to have a break shot. You end up having to manufacture something and have a high break ball going into the next rack. Hey, Brian Plummer, good to see you. Timothy, good. Alan Waldo, now there's a guy from the Pennsylvania area that has a lot of straight pool experience. Hope your health and everything's doing good, Alan. Good to see you.
Oh, I gotta update the score here. What do we got? 30 to 11?
Got a thin cut here, and he's got a bunch of cue ball going to the back rail here. He held it. Very nice inside spin on that shot. Now here's where he's got to find a way. He's got to get to this 8 ball somehow. The 8 ball is the key ball to this rack as I see it right now. If he can pinch the 8 now, he would shoot it. I'm not sure he can. Now, if he's going to shoot the 7, he's got to hit this easy, because he's going to be knocking the 14 and 5 away from the break area here. Well, the 14 is still playable, but
Alvaro, you're considered from DC, right?
Well, not from Arlington, Virginia.
Oh, now? Oh, wow. We need to
great to hear,
representation
Alan.
from DC.
Great to hear.
Yeah. I guess that counts still.
60
What happened?
viewers.
Oh, yeah. That's great.
It's your biggest number.
That's awesome.
All right. The 5 doesn't pass the 8. The 8 doesn't go in on its own. The 14 is the only ball in a break area, and he's going to end up having to use that in order to move these balls around. So, I mean, right now he's looking at just picking the rack off and taking care of the 3 and whoever else. He really needs to be concerned about playing this combo to the 8 and leave the 14 alone. He plays this, he has the 3 as a backup shot here, or possibly 2 in the back rail, so he should play the combo here, which he did. And he's got another break ball, but the problem now is he hasn't left room for the 14 to go into a pocket. He's got problems here. All right, so he's going to shoot the 12 and leave the 14 at a low break ball. All right, coming across. As long as it slows down, he's going to be okay. So now he's going to go to the 2 ball. He's got to fall straight on the 3 ball as much as possible. He doesn't want to fall anything but straight, and he's fine. All right, he knows what he's doing. He's fine.
Man, he might be listening to you.
Yeah, it's a soundproof room. I don't think he's hearing me. He's got remote control here. He's got to kill this cue ball. Okay. He went a little far here. This is going to be a tough one to hold. This is going to be a tough ball to hold. Otherwise, it looks like from this angle, even killing the ball, he's going to be parallel to the 14, and you don't want that on a low break shot. And he is parallel to it. So when he's going into the end ball here, he's got to be careful. Now, for a lesson for home, for y'all to know, anytime that you're cutting it from this angle, he'd be cutting the ball to the right. So if the cue ball is right of the 14, you always use high ball. And as you get more straighter, you start hitting lower on the ball. He's almost at a draw point here, where he's going to have to draw this ball. He's got such a big lead here. Now, from this angle here, if he can draw this ball and hit between the 8 and the 13, he's good. But if you draw it hard, you can end up scratching back up the corner where he's shooting from. All right, he hit the corner ball solid. And he got fortunate here. He's got a shot in a 13 up in the corner, and that's it. Because he's not going to play a 10-6 combo.
And the 10 won't go past the 6 right now.
Well, I mean, right now, he's shooting the 13, and he's looking at probably sending the cue ball into the 8 and the 1, the 5 right here a little bit. And if he would have hit the 8, he would have had a better chance of pushing the 12 into a break ball area. Now he's forced to shoot the 10. And by shooting the 10, he's got to make sure he doesn't run into another ball. I like shooting the 10 and tapping the 8 into a break area right here.
Gotcha.
With ease.
And that's something that I learned watching the pros and you guys is they would cinch balls into the break area. They would be able to identify that, and I saw that was pretty cool how they would knock it
And
off.
quickly too.
Yeah.
Well, now he's good because he can actually draw into the 8 or the 4 here. I mean 8 or 7, and he has the 5 as a backup. Well, he missed the whole thing. He was trying to hit those balls. I promise you. He got fortunate here. He's got the 3 on the side. He got a roll.
Oh, nice.
Hey, people, share your page. I know it's late, but y'all get to see a very high-paying straight pool tournament being with non-pros. $2,400 is going to the winner of this match here, and a smooth, cool 1,000 to second place. When I said smooth, cool.
And we will be also
2.5 dimes and 1 dime.
awarded a trophy.
Yeah, beautiful trophy. The trophy actually is kind of dedicated to Jason Shaw. It's an Eagle trophy made out of a solid copper and bronze. Absolutely beautiful. The same Eagle that was on Jason Shaw's awarded trophy by Streetlights Billiards Academy.
Exactly.
What trophy's coming for the other tournaments?
Honestly, we're going to keep the Jason Shaw theme going.
Oh, okay.
Like that. It's just he's
Gonna let the Eagles fly.
I couldn't think of a better way to commemorate such a big defeat. You know.
Well, yeah. Jason comes in and beats his record. Might get bigger Eagles. You have to make bigger trophies. I don't know how do you top it? I mean, I don't know.
You're gonna get double Eagles.
Well, 8 Eagles for 800, right?
800 little baby Eagles.
Well, the 8 ball's a little tight here. If he's gonna think about playing the 8, he has to take the 4 off now. You want your key ball meaning the ball that leads to the break ball, to be on the same side as that break ball, so you don't go cross rails because you want to eliminate using cushions. The 12's a little high here. He should shoot the 9 here. I would draw between the 15 and 12. I would not. He got fortunate here that he touched the ball and got away with it. Now he's got to shoot the 15 on the side. He's left himself in a position here that he's just not going to be able to get through this rack. It's going to be very hard to get an angle to the 4 and still be in a position that he can end up holding the cue ball. He almost got away with there. No, now the one thing he doesn't want to do here, at this point, he doesn't want to run into any more balls. He wants to focus in on shooting this 12 ball and try to hold for the 4 ball.
I can answer your.
He hit it great. He hit it great. So now he's going to shoot the 4 ball, and he's going to send the cue ball 3 rails around the table and be center table with the cue ball. He won't be able to come farther down. So he's going to try to shoot the 4 ball and drag the cue ball 3 rails around the table and try to get pretty parallel to the 8 ball. But the shot's he's going to be in at the side pocket area for the third rail. He's not going to go past the side pocket. The angle will not allow him to. All right. Well, this is a shot here. It's called suicide looking for a partner, because if you don't make it, you got problems. But if you make it, you know what it is. So he's at 58 to 11 now, I believe. Let's see what they put up for scores.
Has Steve shot in a couple racks?
It's not in a couple racks.
All right. Hey, even I add it. It's a strange because, I only know how to count one way, 14 at a time. I don't know how to count 5 plus 5 or 10 plus 10. I just know 14, 28, 42, 56, etc.
So is he on a 45 volt motor or a bigger one?
It was 16 to 11, so 42,
42 volt motor.
I believe so. Well, this is the cheese ball right here. This really could set the whole match off here.
Wow.
Great shot.
Oh,
Stuck himself. He got lucky, and the 15 hit at the point. If he shoots the 11, he's got a problem. If he shoots the 15, he's got a problem. If he shoots the 15, I don't know what ball he can come back to, unless he gets a gap for the 4. He shoots the 11, he's going to be back across. He can hit easy and have a shot for that, but he's going to be hitting a thin, so this cue ball is going toward the 4 ball here. Yeah, I didn't like that. He may get a shot though. Now if he can shoot the 3 ball and leave the 6, that would be his best move. Well, he's just free stroking now. All right, guys, share your page a little more here. We almost got to 100 viewers. Let's crack the 100 for the first time. We can use it.
The more viewers, the more sponsors we get.
Wake your neighbors up. Tell them to get on there.
That way we can bring
This is our first event.
for free. Continue bringing these.
Yeah. Yep, live streams for free.
Can't beat that. Yeah, we're also going to be doing the 9-ball championship, DMV championships coming up.
What's the date on that, Dion?
June 18th.
June 18th.
June 18th. Okay. We'll have the DMV
We're going to do
tours.
all the disciplines. We're going to do 8-ball, 9-ball, 10-ball, 1 pocket. So it's going to be good.
Do you have a cap on the players? How many players?
48 for the 9-ball.
How many?
48.
48.
For the 9-ball.
Because it'll be a round robin on Saturday. Keeping track of how many things I do that give that look.
Anybody out there want to comment on that? All right, we're going to call it the DMV Round Robin Tour. Well, let's see what happens. It does give players a lot more matches to play. I do like that. And for the majority part of 95% of the players being non-pro,
Get more bang for your buck.
you get more bang for your dollar. Yeah. All right, I'm agree with it.
This guy's on a roll, man.
It don't matter who you're playing if you keep your opponent in that chair. 6 balls, absolutely dead perfect. You can leave the 12. If he can't get to the 5 here, he's caused himself a problem. He would have to turn around and shoot the 6 and leave and play the 10. See, the idea here would be if you could leave a 3-ball pattern, which would be nice, the 10 to the 12 to the 6 to end the rack. The problem is now is he doesn't have that pattern. He's going to have to shoot the 6. Then he's going to have to shoot the 5 to 2 to 12 and come back across for the 10. That's the only pattern that I see. But he's from Maryland. Let's see what they know there, right?
Yeah, they got Old Bay and Blue Crabs.
We got those in Virginia, too. All right. Well, like I said, he didn't have a choice because he's got to clear a path for the 10, so he's going to shoot the 5. He's going to come back and forth, play the 2 in the opposite pocket. He doesn't want to be the cue ball on the rail. All right. Now he'd like to try to fall straight on the 12 on the side, but I don't think he can quite get there. But he's okay. He can just run up table now. He's going to use a little high right. 2 tips of high, 1 tip of right. This ball's going to hit the center diamond on the back rail and spin to the rail. It'll spin to the side rail, maybe come close to freezing it, or hit 3 rails.
Oh my God, you got great on this shot. Look
Great
at
angle.
this. What in the world?
What a nice breakout.
What a great shot.
All right, 72. He's on a run of 56 right now.
That's awesome.
That's the high run of the weekend already.
That's great.
Did you get $1,000 or $2,400 bonus for that too?
Sponsored by Legends of Pocket Players.
We got a bad connection here. Hold on.
Technical difficulty here.
I just said I would play whoever wins this tournament for their prize fund, but anyway, I was joking.
Wouldn't it be something he runs it out? That would be a great first event. That'd be great.
Well, he's got a great angle here. If he hits between the 15 and 14, he goes into the back rail. If not, it sticks in the pile.
Oh,
All right. He hit down on it a little bit, so that was good.
Oh my God.
And you start right out with a 4 ball on the side next.
It's like we're watching Jason Shaw.
Now you got to start making alleys. So, growing up playing this game, guys, so that you know, I learned a lot from pretty much the best players that I've ever played. And you see how a table is rectangular, okay? So what you want to do here, I always imagine what's called a large frame and a small frame, like a picture frame, okay? So you want to try to clear the outer balls early in the rack, the outside balls, as much as you can to make room for the inner balls. So in other words, right now, see how he shot the 4. That was on the outside. Now he shot the 5. Okay, so now he's going to go 2, 9, 3, or... All right, well, if he's shooting the 3, he's going to go into the 14 and 12 here would be the shot. All right, that's good. Cleared him out a little bit. He's got the 15 or 7 for a break shot. But the problem is I don't know if he's got the 2 now.
He might be hooked.
If he's hooked, he's shooting the 8 ball. Which 8 ball is actually not a bad shot to shoot unless you're going to leave the 15 for a break shot, then you don't mess with the 8. I'm not sure he can make the 13 on the side or not. It looks like he can.
This is great. Sunday evening, you got a nice live stream of championships. That's great.
They're playing one match for $1,400, 2 non-pros. That's pretty good.
That's really good. And playing one of the best games out there now.
All right, he can see the 2. Okay. Just don't fall straight on the 9 and make sure you bounce off the rail. Both he did perfect. So there's another outer frame ball that's taken out. He's got a little funny angle here on this 9 ball. He wants to try to draw out. If he does, he's going to have to go into the back rail. This ball's going to be tight going backwards. This is a funny angle that he has. It's just he just doesn't have anything to roll forward. He's got to find a way to draw out and still get a shot. He could also just turn around, and if he's worried about it, he could turn around and shoot the 15 up in the corner.
Oh, man, we got 110. 110 viewers. Good.
120.
120 now? Oh, wow. That's pretty good.
The only problem with shooting this ball here is where does he lead to now? He can end up taking his break shot out. Now he generally don't play combos at the end of the rack, but he does have an 11-6 combo. He can shoot after if he sticks to 1, which he should be looking at that, because now he's got the 14 ball in a break position now. The one thing he needs to do is bear down and make the ball.
I think he's listening to you.
Huh?
interesting.
All right, got a few new viewers on here. We're up to 132. Great.
Yep.
Roy, share it, Roy. Thank you.
Roy. Thank you for waking up in time.
You should be here, Roy. Where are you at? Oh, you're probably at the casino. Oh, you just woke up, so you get ready to go to the casino. Okay.
Yeah.
Got Kevin Clark. There's a pro player from Pennsylvania.
Nice.
280 ball runner.
Hello, Kevin.
Got Alan Waldo from Pennsylvania. He knows a tremendous amount about straight pool.
Alan Waldo. Big shout out.
Guys, I can't see everybody that's on there. I just see the ones that are popping up. But thanks for tuning in. Share the page, please. This is our first event of the DMV Championship Tour. We only had 13 players here that put up $200 apiece. There was $1,750 at it. First place, $2,400. Second place, a cool, smooth 1,000. All right, he's got to find a way to get straight on this 13 after making a 12. And he's dead.
Oh, no, he got fortunate. Look at this.
No, he got terrible. He's got to try to bring the cue ball back where it's at now, and on the 7 and cut the cue ball sideways into the rack, go rail into the rack.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to play the side pocket shot here, I promise you. So what he's got to do, he wants to get the cue ball back where it's at right now. He's got to draw the cue ball back about 1.5 feet or so, straight back. That's no good. He's in the rack. So this ball will be spotted. This ball will be spotted up table. Its score now is 86. He's on a run of 64 balls. Or I'm sorry, he's on a run of 70 balls.
Yeah.
He started with 16 when he got to the table. All right, so that you know, when you leave, if you left... Steve's keeping the score for him. Okay, I'm glad they're having a good time. Playing for $1,400 here. All right, I had liked just drawing the ball straight back. Now he's left himself a long shot. And of course, you know, at this point in the match that he's got to shoot the ball. I mean,
he wants to keep his run going.
A lot of the older guys would play safe here, to let you know.
I bet.
Because the other opponents can just come and run 100 on you and end your match. All right. Well, he doesn't have an angle here to stick him on and hit the 7. So he's going to shoot the one ball. He's going to shoot the one ball and come back up table. Now at this point, he only does have to hit one ball to a rail, not two, because it's not the start of the game. There's a foul. No, he got the 9. Okay.
71.
All right, he has a run of 71 balls. That will be a $1,000 bonus paid out by Dion Chapman for that.
Yep, the check's in the mail.
The check's in the mail.
Literally, we have a check in the mail.
Or it's coming out of Bethany's PayPal. Which one was it?
We paid an expedited fee. Didn't come in.
Well, he needs 39 balls to finish this match out. I think Steve's doing the Grady deal here. Grady used to teach me, if you're in a hard position and you just can't win, make a deal as quick as you can. That's what Grady taught me. Okay, that's a good shot. Hey, look, poker's a chip in a chair and pool's just a shot, This miracle on 43rd Street, or what's going to happen here?
He's going for the 15.
Laura, if he did run out, he's welcome to continue all he wants to. Of course. I mean, we would have no problem with that. He did miss, but he had 71. Steve was telling us yesterday that his high run was under 40. And Steve wants to make sure that we know he's on a 2-ball run.
Time to take a break.
He's going to take a break and stall here. And, yeah, Laura, we would have let him keep running, of course, whatever he wanted to do. I mean, these guys have been friends a long time, so it was a nice joke when he walked over to our window booth for commentating and says, "I'm on a run of 2." He fell dead straight on the 6, and he's got nowhere to go. If he can rob the pocket a little bit and roll it forward, he can go. He's got the 14 ball on the side. I don't think he'd want to draw this. I think he should try to punch it out a little bit and play a side pocket shot. Just like that. There you go. 14 on the side, maybe even the 10 on the side. If he shoots the 14, he can break him out. If he shoots the 11, he's going to have to draw this ball out, because if he rolls forward and gets stuck on the back rail, he's got no shot. So what you want to do is see what balls are going one way and one to another. I don't think he can push the 3 into a break position, but he might be able to push the 8 in between the 11 or the 3 and the 2. He's going the other way. See, right now, with these balls in a small cluster, he should be trying to focus on what is going to be a break shot for the next rack. But right now, he said he's just trying to get through the rack. Which even though Brett just came with a big run, as me and Bethany were speaking earlier, it's really important just to make sure you run as many balls in the rack and just keep your score going. You know, Varner was telling me he was playing, they had a guy 147 to nothing. He was on a 147 ball run going to 150. And the only shot he had was cross side. And he decided to play safe and buried the guy in the stack. He said he didn't want to take a chance at losing. And the guy got mad and broke his pool cue in half, because he wanted to, he wanted Nick to run to 150. You know, he didn't want to go down like he did. But so back in the day, they played safe. You know, another story, you know, Irvin Crane, the great Irvin Crane, who won 9 world championships. One of the best straight pool players ever. He was from Rochester, New York, where Siegel was from, and they were practicing. He taught Siegel how to play. He runs 278 balls and he plays safe on Mike, just practicing. He didn't want to play a tough shot. But that's the way they played in the old days. Everything now is a lot more aggressive, and that's the way we know you need to be aggressive playing this game. Chris Lohr watching. Hi, Chris. One of our best players in Virginia for many years. Come out of retirement, Chris.
Win some of these DMV championships.
Come and play in our tournaments. You could have played in this one. $200 entry fee, $2,400 first place, $1,000 second. Well, he's got to shoot the 9 up table and come back across. But even if he gets somewhere, I don't know how you can fabricate a break ball here. And playing this 11 ball cross corner is just not going to go. So you all know it's like playing one pocket. If the ball appears to be straight in the corner and you try to bank it cross corner, that's what we call a head knocker. You just can't get away from it. So you're going to shoot this, hit down on it a little bit, and try to come into those balls or get on the other side of them. Big thing is just make the 9. Great shot. Wow. He's got to pull out all his magic tricks from here. Mario, the score is correct. Brett Stottlemyer just ran, how many was it? 70 what?
71.
71. It's actually, the score is not right at the moment. They will fix it at the end of the rack. I'm sorry. It was correct before the rack started. Right now it's so we'd have 12, 13, 14. It would be 23 to 87, I believe, would be the score if we was marked in right now. But we're not going to do that until the next rack pops up. All right. We're going to call him Steve Houdini Fleming if he gets out of this rack here and gets a break shot.
I don't know if he cuts the 11 and the 14 comes
Well,
out for a break
I don't know. I mean, right now, I don't know if he's going to move 2 balls or 1, but he's got to make sure he makes the one he's shooting. Hold on, cue ball for him, and he'd be okay.
Ugh.
Well, so that ball spots up. So he's going to lose a point off the main score, which will put him at 10. He pocketed 11. Yes, that's fine. So they got to go to the main score here and knock it down to 10. Oh, that would be nice. 110. Yeah, okay. Dion's trying to give him a 100-ball edge here. Okay. So now where we stand at now is the main score is 10 to 86, but it's really 87 to 21. I think is going to be the score when if it's at right now. So right now his only shot here is to go to the other side of the table and play the 15 ball into the bottom right corner, which he's done for the spot shot, and just take his chance and see if he can somehow hit the 14 and get a shot. He's going to roll it to the left, to the right, from y'all's angle, the right side of the ball. Okay. And he took a chance and it almost worked, so he'll play a safety here. So he's going to have 88, and it's going to be 88 to 21, I believe, but let's wait for the totals on the inside of the room. It's going to be 22 because he already pulled a scratch off. That's right. He pulled off the total. All right. Well, he's got no shot here, so he needs 27 to win. That's 2 racks would be in a row would be 28. So, but here he's got no shot. Even if he tries a miracle to bank the ball 1 rail, he can't hit the rack. So he's got to reach. He's got to use a bridge or stretch out somehow and thin this ball out. If he's not going to use a bridge, he's going to thin the right side of the 14 from y'all's angle, and just send the cue ball up 2 rails to about the 3rd diamond, between the 2nd and 3rd diamond at the side rail, and play safe. And then use the pack to block the 14. All right. Well, he's okay. That's fine. So no shot here. You got to turn back around. You got to take a foul or thin the ball. I would just take an intentional foul here. All right. Well, he hit the 13 square, so he drove a ball to a rail. Very well done too. So Brett's got to leave him an angle where he can't shoot the 8 or the 14 or anything like that. So that angle, or the 2. So that angle would be getting the cue ball to the 2nd diamond, froze over on the right rail here. So it looks like he's going to have to thin the 10 and send the cue ball up to about the 2nd diamond, parallel to the table spot. Here's the 2nd diamond, and that is very well placed. From here, I don't think that the 8 goes. If it does, he will be shooting it. Maybe it does. Did he not get high enough? He's looking at that he can make the 8. Well, he did need another inch up the table. Okay. This is, if Steve's going to do anything here, this could be his last chance in this match right as we see it. Mario, the score has been updated now. All right, now he's going to go into the stack. He's got the 6 as an insurance ball, so he can do no wrong here going into the 11 and the 1. He might even bounce the 13 into a rail, come back for a break shot if he hits it good. There, well, it's not so bad, but left himself elevated. That was his time that he really should use high ball and follow through the rack and kind of push some balls around there a little more, and he didn't. Isn't that right, Bethany? Okay. He's going to pick the rack apart a little here. He's got the one ball into a break area, but he's got some problems here with the two reds and the striped burgundy in the middle. So he's going to have to find an angle here to get to this 13 ball to lead him to break these balls free. Tough shot in the 5 here. Stay focused. Great shot. Okay. Now here's where the 13 comes into play. If he can get an angle for the 13, which he has, he can draw into these balls. Now realize when he draws into them, the 3 is going into the 15, which is going to move his break ball. So he's going to have to fabricate another ball, and the 7 ball's a little high. So watch the movement of the 15 moving the 1 ball here on the other side of the table. All right, well, that's good. He didn't hit it very hard. Now this is time. If he has an angle to the 2, he should try to take that out now. Folks, we are soundproof, but I'm worried that they do hear me. Brett's score. No, Brett's score is correct. Hold on a minute. Maybe I didn't mark their score. He was on 86. Hold on one second, guys. Huh? Yeah, we're just copying their score. He was on 86. Which gave him a 70, or 87 gave him a 71 ball run, and then he got the rest of the numbers here.